This is Baby Pam, and welcome to Tasteful Tuesdays. In today's Tasteful Tuesdays, we will be learning to make collard greens. Okay, let's jump right in it with our collard greens. Okay, so we have our smoked meat. The smoked meat we will be using is smoked turkey leg. I usually use smoked turkey thigh, but they didn't have any smoked turkey thigh. So I went with the turkey leg. You can use any smoked meat really, but I like using smoked turkey legs. If I use pork, I use ham hocks. But I want to stick to turkey to keep it on the healthy side. But we also have some shredded collard greens. I didn't get fresh. You can get what you like. I never get the can. The can is just so nasty. Either get fresh or the bag. Then we have some spinach we're going to add to the end of the process. And some chicken flavor. We have chicken bouillon packet from Goya. I usually use chicken bouillon cubes, but I didn't have any. And chicken broth, but I didn't have any, so I'm going to use the chicken broth powder by Goya. And also, we're going to add bacon to this. You want to cook your bacon. You can cook your bacon just a little bit, or you can make it al dente. I made mine al dente. And some seasonings. So I had mixed some onion powder, some red pepper flakes, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of seasoned salt. So that's what we have for our greens. So now we're going to get the greens started. First you want to get a pot and get you some water and fill it all the way to the top and put your smoked meat in the pot. Now, don't be alarmed if the smoked meat is too big for the pot. We will be cooking this water down for 3 hours, so that means the meat is going to get nice and tender and the meat will fall apart. So don't be alarmed if your meat is too big for the pot. So now we're going to add some bacon to the mix. You can either, like I said, have the bacon just a little bit done, or you can do it all the way done. They both bring two different flavors. I'm not using a lot of seasonings, so I made it done so it can be more salty, to add a little more saltiness to the mix. And now we're going to add half of the seasonings to the mix. Once we add half of the seasonings to it, we're going to cover it and we're going to cook it for 3 hours. Okay, now it's been cooking for 1.5 hours. As you can see, the meat is somewhat falling apart. We want the whole thing off the bone, so it's not ready yet. Also, we want to make some more of this water, cook some more of this water out. And so we're going to cook it for another 1.5 hours. But as you can see, it's somewhat falling off the bone, not all the way. It should be able to just fall off as soon as I pick it up. And it's not doing that, so it is definitely not ready, but it's definitely almost there. Okay, it has been cooking for another 1.5 hours. And as you can see, it is now falling off the bone. I picked it up and it fell off the bone. I'm so sorry I did not record it, but it is now ready to put the greens inside. The water is almost gone and we're ready to get the ball rolling. just adding the greens to the pot, and your greens should not be swimming in water. You should have cooked mostly all of the water out of the pot at this point, so it won't be swimming and it won't be soupy. So now we are going to let the greens cook down. If you have to cover it for a while and come back and add more greens to it, do that. I promise they will cook down really fast. So now that the greens has cooked down, finally we're going to add the spinach to the greens now that they're almost done. And we're going to add the rest of the seasonings to the greens now that it's almost done. And we're going to cook it for about 30 more minutes. Once 30 minutes pass, the greens will be done. Okay, our greens are all done now. We have fried chicken, we have collard greens, baked macaroni and cheese, cornbread muffins, and lemon cake. If you want to learn how to cook this whole meal, subscribe and hit the notification button so you can get that notification Sunday for the whole meal. And here's just our collard greens by itself. I can eat greens and cornbread by itself. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on collard greens. And like I said, if you would like my video and subscribe to my channel, you can see the full meal be cooked on Soul Food Sunday. If you have a food that you do not know how to cook and want to see a tutorial, just leave a comment and I will get to it. The day I do those, it will be on Friday. I will do Fan Food Friday, Favorite Food Fridays. So on Fridays, I will be doing foods for you. So just leave a comment or suggestion on what you think I should cook next.